My name is Kayla and I'm a bisexual.
Name's Hayden. Transgender male.
Hi, my name is Julia, and I am lesbian. You couldn't tell by the shirt.
I'm Tender, I'm Vietnamese, and I'm gay.
Um, I only told my closest friends and a couple of my siblings, my older siblings. Um, haven't told my parents yet. Um, and then a lot of other people I know either heard from my friends or just assumed, never really asked me that I had a girlfriend.
I came out as trans 2 years after I came out as a lesbian. The first coming out as gay was pretty brutal. My family disowned me. And then my friends were pretty cool about it. They all pretty much predicted that I was a lesbian. So that was no big deal. But when I came out as trans, my family took it even worse than me being gay. And I had a lot less support from my friends. Everybody pretty much was like, "Nah, you're just a lesbian. Like, calm down."
I came out my junior year of high school. I just decided one night after telling a close friend, and she kind of told me that it was time that I just let everyone know who I really am. And so I came out as a lesbian. I thought I could just do it all in a day. It took probably about a week and a half till I made my rounds.
I don't have to come out. Like when I was 18, my mom asked me like, "Where's my boyfriend?" And I was really shocked that time, cause I'm hiding myself for 18 years. And she told me that like she already know it. She know it for a long time ago. So no one know me better than my mom.
They're all really open about it. The ones that I did tell, they're very accepting of it. My older sister is actually, she has a wife, she's married, and she is very supportive of me. Even my brother, he's really supportive. As long as I'm happy, then he's happy. Even my friends, they're all really supportive. Nobody's judged me or anything like that.
And they always support me, support who I am. Even like other people talk bad thing about being gay, disgusting or something, but my family ignore everything. They don't care about what other people say. They care about me. So from that time, I really comfortable.
My friends reacted well. Most of them were surprised. Um, the response I got the most was, "But you're so pretty." So that was really weird. And at the time, I had long blonde hair, and I always wore makeup. And my family, I mean, I don't have a very large family, so it was like 2 or 3 people. Um, my dad took it really well. Like, he didn't even take it. He just said okay and then asked what I wanted for dinner. Um, my mom, she kind of just didn't believe me. She thought, I don't know, she just kind of bypassed it and pretend like I didn't say it. And then the next few weeks, she kind of just refused to have a deep conversation with me. She would just keep it very surface level conversation. But now she's fine with it. All of my family is fine with it, like even my extended family, grandparents and stuff. I was most scared of the little things, like not being, because I was in high school, not being invited to sleepovers with girls, people thinking it was weird while changing the locker room, playing basketball because basketball's physical, like girls getting weirded out. I was worried about making people uncomfortable. Like, I wasn't worried that I'd get disowned or about people judging me. I was more worried about how other people felt, like if they were uncomfortable around me.
What I'm still scared of is telling my parents. I don't know how they would feel if they found out they had another possibly gay daughter. So that's kind of holding me back a little bit. I feel like they kind of know, have a feeling that we're together just because I've gone on a couple trips with her and kind of stuff like that. I'm always hanging out with her. I'm really afraid, honestly, to tell my grandpa because he's very conservative and my gosh, I'm like getting emotional. Like I don't want to hurt him. And when my sister got married, my older sister, he told me that he wanted me to make sure that I married a guy, and so that would be like really hard for me if I were to ever tell him.
I feel pretty relieved now that I'm out because I don't feel like I have to hide anything from people. The only place I really don't acknowledge being trans is at work, and I don't plan on making a scene about it, so everywhere else is pretty much chill.
I do feel relieved when I'm around those who know. I'm able to like be myself and not worry about, you know, what they think, and that I know that they're okay with it, and they, oh my gosh, I like stop. I know that, they'll always be there for me, so that's always nice to know.
I'm very happy that I can just wear rainbows and be super colorful and say gay jokes and think it's funny.
Some of the hardships I've experienced as a part of the LGBT community is mostly like trying to go through with my transition, like insurance and at doctor's appointments, or changing my license and getting court recognition. Like all of that was just jumping through hoops and super annoying, but it's taken care of as of today, so that's pretty awesome.
A lot of name calling just by ignorant people is the most common, I would say, and then family members reacting badly. Fortunately for me, I didn't have anyone in my family react horribly bad, like most LGBTQ, yeah.
I think just the acceptance fact, just knowing that, like for some of my relatives who are really religious, they're not as open about it as others.
At the time, I thought having like a girlfriend, because I was lesbian, be there with me would make it easier. And when I came out to my extended family, I did have my girlfriend there, and it didn't really make it easier. It would have been just as hard if I was alone as it was with her, so there's nothing you can really do. Hardship's hardship, and they make you stronger, so I'm glad I went through them.
A lot of the time, but I appreciate like the fact that I can relate to other people, and I've helped out a lot of people because of my transition. So I'm not mad about like the position I'm in as a person, but do I wish that it would have been easier? Like I wouldn't complain if I was born just cis male. Like wouldn't be mad about it.
I think like how I will be if I older, like 30 or something. Can I marry, have a child? But I think that I can't, because I know who I am. I know what I can do, so be a straight boy is not who I am.
When I was coming out, I probably did. I probably just said, why aren't I normal? Because being straight's normal. But then, I don't know, after living gay, it was just so much fun just getting to love whoever I want, hit on whoever I want, just being comfortable in my own skin. So I never really wish I was straight or wish I only liked boys, because girls are wonderful.
No. I mean, it is what it is. You can't really change who you are. It's, I never thought that I would have a girlfriend, in my whole life. It's just kind of one of those unexpected, like, situations. And, like, I love her. She's amazing, and I wouldn't really change just to have that label that I'm straight. So, no. I like what I am. I mean, people that know that I have a girlfriend, some think that, like I'm a lesbian and I only like girls, but that's not true. It it doesn't, the label doesn't really, I mean, it bothers me, but I feel like it shouldn't.
Not at all. At first, actually, I didn't think it was that bad. Like, why does it matter? Just tell me what sexuality you like. Until I found out that there's so many different sexualities. There's pansexual, asexual, bisexual. So there's just so many sexualities. I don't think we should try and categorize ourselves into just one. I think we should just be allowed to like whoever we like.
It'd be awesome. Like, I don't think I'd be insecure about anything. I think I would probably be a lot more confident in who I am as a person and not having to hide if I'm trans or if I'm gay or if I'm straight or whatever. Like, I think it'd be a relief.
I don't know. I guess I would just feel more open, and I feel like just in general, like even when I had a boyfriend in the past, like I was never really like super open about it, like super affectionate around him or anything like that. So it wouldn't really change much for me. If anything, maybe I would feel more comfortable telling people. But overall, like the way I would act around them wouldn't really change.
Wow, there probably wouldn't even be LGBTQ. We would just be people. There wouldn't be coming out anymore, which would be wonderful because no one would have to feel that feeling of, oh my gosh, how am I going to tell my parents? How am I going to tell my friends? We could just come out, or not even come out. We could just say, oh, I like her. I like him.
Just like Vietnam, just a developing country, so people might still not open for LGBT. But I think now the world changed, everything changing is when people might. So I hope that one day no more raising for LGBT. Gay marriage us will be legal for everywhere.
I would change how some people feel gross or disgusted, like when they see two girls kiss or two guys kiss, because I know back then, just a few years ago, it was hard for people seeing that, like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, that's not right. But I don't know, I don't feel that comfortable when I see a straight couple making out in public, so I think we should just see everyone as equals and like as it. I think seeing gay people as a norm, no matter who they love.
I think it's headed in the right direction. I think, at least where we're at, like, everything's moving pretty forward, so that's a relief. I think the biggest thing is just gonna be like getting like kids to understand that it's not the end of the world or like it's not perverted or whatever. Like parents try to like exaggerate all the negative qualities about like the LGBT community or assume that we're associated with inappropriate things, and I think that's like my biggest problem is knowing how religious people view us because my family's religious. So
I wouldn't. You can't really change what somebody thinks. So, everybody has that right to think what they want. Um, Honestly, for me, it's all about who you love, and who you love shouldn't matter as long as you have that connection with someone. People are going to believe no matter what the issue is. They're going to believe what they want to believe about it. So, I wouldn't really change what people think. It's just about overcoming other people's beliefs and just finding acceptance, I think, with yourself that it's okay to be who you are.